Hey everybody, and welcome to that Kilted Guy videos. And if you're thinking about scraping your popcorn ceiling and then just painting it without any other steps in between, stop what you're doing and watch this video first before you make a big mistake. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel here at that Kilted Guy videos. If you're interested in learning how to do your own home improvement projects, repairs and things around the house, and you want to learn how to do it right, be sure and subscribe to our video down below and click that bell icon if you want to be notified of all our future video releases. What I'm going to show you today in this video is a house where I'm working on another room, and the homeowners here, I can tell that they scraped the popcorn off and just painted it, and honestly it looks like crap. So I'm going to show you pictures and video of that just so you can see what will happen if you go that route, because there's more to it. And I've got several videos out about popcorn ceiling removal. I'll put a playlist at the end of this video. It'll pop up. Click on that if you want to see how to do this right. And I'm just going to walk you through this house behind the camera, so here we go. Okay, I know how much most people hate this popcorn ceiling texture, so in this next short little video clip, I'm going to point out a few of the things that can go wrong when you just scrape it and paint it. Okay, this clip isn't very long, but you can see the unevenness of the, what you're seeing is the leftover base of the popcorn. You can see some cracks that didn't get fixed, and it just comes out really uneven. Now, I shot this little video, but I'm going to show you some still shots and point out a few things where I've got more time. Okay, in a previous video where I titled it "Never Do This to Popcorn Ceilings," I showed you how we scraped off a popcorn ceiling, and I showed you what was underneath that popcorn. Now, in that video, we didn't paint it, nobody painted it, and we sanded it well, so it would have looked slightly better, but I showed you a lot of defects like this one right here, and you're going to run into a lot of these defects if you just scrape it. For example, you might see things like defects in the joint tape around, say, this patch around a light fixture, or you might see other miscellaneous damage like bad joints that didn't get finished properly, or you may have damaged them when scraping them. That needs refinished, or a lot of little miscellaneous damage like this. So the point is that even if you scrape it really well, you still need to do a lot of repairs before you proceed to the next step, and that next step could be leaving it smooth or applying a texture. Now in this case, what happened is they scraped it, but they didn't scrape it well, so they just took off the top layer, which was basically the popcorn balls, and that left all the base behind, except in the process of scraping it off, you do some damage. You can see that here. Those are basically where the knife gouged into it and took more of it off and left more behind. So it's real uneven, and you can see all of the scrape and gouge marks. Okay, now this is in another bedroom where they actually did scrape it well, but whoever did it didn't refinish the joints and the damage properly. So you see things like this bad joint here, and then even little defect things like this little line over here. There's actually a lot of that in this bedroom, so that's another thing that goes wrong if you just scrape it and paint it and don't refinish it right. There's a common misconception out there, even among some drywallers, but especially amongst handyman and painters and such that aren't journeyman at this, that you can just spray a heavy texture and it will fix about anything. But you can see in this example that the defects come right through anyway. So scraping these off and refinishing them yourself is difficult, but yes, you can do it. But you need to know the right steps, and I'm going to put a link at the end about how to scrape the popcorn ceiling right. It'll be in the very end screen, plus I'll make it pop up here in a minute. And if you follow all the right steps and then understand the refinishing, how to float out the joints and that, you can pull it off, but it's going to take a bit of work. It's not an easy job. It's not as simple as just scrape it and repaint it. Let me show you some other things that can happen. Like this room here was probably done by a handyman or something that didn't really know what he was doing. So first off, here is some really bad texture. You see how the texture is really heavy right here, and then it changes to much lighter right here. And that just doesn't look good to have such uneven texture. Next thing I see is a bad joint showing through. This is probably been a repair or something. It's a big long humped joint, and if you don't refinish the joint right after you scrape it, you're still going to see it like this. And yet another bad joint in another room, and some more bad texture, and then some more defects over here on another room. And then when we move back over here, I want to show you a close-up of how it looks after being scraped. Now as I zoom in, you can see that this just looks like a really ugly texture. It's not even a texture, it's just the leftover. So it's basically just really ugly. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown. This is not a detailed guide of how to go from this to this kind of texture, or maybe this texture, or this texture, or whatever texture suits your fancy, or you can just leave it smooth. So let's give a quick bullet list of what steps it takes to do that. The first thing is to decide how you want to get rid of the popcorn ceiling. Do you want to wet it and scrape it and do it that way? If so, look for this video and this thumbnail. Or do you want to avoid the water and just sand it off and deal with it that way? If so, look for this thumbnail. And if you just want to not remove it at all, you can skim coat it and get rid of it that way. So look for this thumbnail, and this is good for if you have asbestos or it's been painted too many times. And hey, here's some of those videos I was talking about. There's the popcorn ceiling playlist you can click on. I hope I've helped you out, and if I have, if you'll consider joining us on Patreon, where you can help support our efforts to put out more videos, give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you and helping you on the next video. Take care.